Bushcraft really is the knowledge and the skill set required to not only survive in the woods but also thrive in the woods. That you create an outcome that you are doing well in the outdoors, and I find that distinction very important, that it's not only about survival but also you try to thrive in the natural environment. Bushcraft can exist in many forms, from navigating through a landscape to trapping and tracking wild animals, making shelter, and maybe the most famous one, fire making. You really learn to make items from the landscape. When I read about this in a book, it just clicked. I had to go down this rabbit hole. I find it the manner to reconnect with nature like no other. It is in my mind the ultimate form of freedom, not to be bound by society's material goods or anything. Smoke is always getting to me, right? Now, I hear you people always talk about escaping the matrix by acquiring infinite number of wealth, material goods and stuff, and go on. But I don't think that's the way to escape the matrix really. What I find is if you learn this skill set, my fire is going out. I hear many of you talking about escaping the matrix, but no, I'm gonna fix my fire first. Now, I'm hearing many of you talk about how you want to escape the matrix, but what I found interesting is that you try by gathering infinite number of wealth or material goods and just let that be the thing that our modern society is based off. So if you really want to escape the matrix, I think you can better invest in skill sets like these, like how to survive and thrive in the wilderness, things that have been long lost for many decennia. So yeah, I'm just gonna boil this on the fire when it's a little bit warmer. While I wait for my drink to prepare, why in God's name would anyone leave their comfortable life in pursuit of something more dangerous in... Oh, there's swans flying over. There we go. What I was saying, why would anyone leave their comfortable life in pursuit of something more dangerous in the woods where there's dangerous animals and maybe even dangerous people, right? So if the things I just listed previously didn't convince you, you really get to turn off your electronic devices. You really get to deconnect from society for a while. Even if it's just for a short while, you really get to be grounded again. Or it just could be that you appreciate home more. When you come home and have a nice shower or a warm bath or just a nice chair to sit in. It's small stuff like this that really helps to ground you again. Yeah, it's nice. Many people believe that they need a lot of equipment to do this stuff, but it really boils down to the 5 C's. Mainly, the first thing is a cutting device, much like a knife. It could be a knife or it could be an axe, whatever you like. But that's really important to manipulate the stuff around you, also to create objects or to create tools. Number 2 is some sort of combustion device. I brought this fire rod with me and I create sparks with it. So there is your fire. It could also be something else if you want, but I find this the most amusing. Number 3 are cordages, like rope in this case, or it could be something among the likes of duct tape as well, as long as you can make something with it. Now, the next thing is some form of container. This is in the form of a bottle. I've brought a 1 liter metal bottle where you can cook in, or it could be something like a cup to drink out of. It mainly is for bringing water or to carry food with you. That's also a very important thing. Now the last very important thing is you need some form of cover. That can be in the form of a tarp, it could be in the form of a sleeping bag when you make your shelter yourself. It's mainly to protect you from the environment. And I brought this my tent with me, my one person tent with me. So that really is the only thing you need in order to succeed in the wild. There are many things you could bring with you. Like I told you, you don't need a lot of equipment to survive or to thrive in the woods. In fact, our ancestors did it for thousands of years, but nowadays when our battery is empty or our electronic devices don't work, we just lose our shit. Anyway, bushcraft really is healthy in almost every way imaginable. It stimulates creativity because you have to figure out things on the spot. You have to use your imagination, but you also use your body, so there is a physical activity going on. Another thing is that it boosts your mood, it reduces stress levels. Your sleep quality will also increase because you are outside the whole day, and it helps to regulate your circadian rhythm. That helps with the better sleep quality. So maybe the most important advantage of this is that you might feel ultimate freedom from time to time, maybe only for a short while, but just being outside in the most primal form possible. That really interests me. So, as a wise man once said, a man who is prepared to camp anywhere and in any weather is the most independent free fellow on earth. And with that, I would like to conclude today's video. I still have a lot to learn, but I think I finally have found my true purpose. A purpose that helps me kill the false being within. So, if you really want to escape the Matrix, please consider subscribing. Hope to see you again on the next adventure.